bust up glowing. Rain on the schedule board. I got to the bus stop 20 minutes too early, which really meant I arrived exactly when I needed to. The shelter stood beneath a flickering neon sign, throwing blue reflections across wet concrete. Rainwater collected near the curb, turning street lights into broken paintings. A guy in a work uniform sat at the far end of the bench, staring at traffic like he was waiting for answers instead of transportation. His lunchbox rested beside him, still unopened, like the day wasn't completely finished yet. Across the street, a convenience store cashier swept the entrance for the third time, trying to stay awake into morning. Everybody working on something, even if it was just surviving the night. Neon stop, cold rain, waiting for the next train. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Neon stop, blue glow, watching headlights come and go. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. The route display blinked between arrival times and error messages, not committing to either one. A teenager arrived carrying a skateboard under one arm, headphones on, living somewhere nobody else could hear. He checked the schedule once, then stopped caring. Probably learned the same lesson everybody does. The bus comes when it comes, the city decides. Not you. A taxi splashed through a puddle too fast, water rolling across the pavement, then silence again. Just rain tapping against plastic panels above us, keeping rhythm better than any clock. Neon stop, cold rain, waiting for the next train. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Neon stop, blue glow, watching headlights come and go. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. The bus appeared as a pair of distant lights, small at first, then growing larger through the rain. Nobody celebrated, nobody smiled, just people standing up, gathering bags, preparing to continue. The doors open with a tired hiss, warm air spilling onto the sidewalk. I stepped inside and looked back once. The bus stop already empty again, still glowing, still waiting for the next person carrying too much on a random night. Neon stop, still shines through the weather, through the time. Keep moving through the storm, trying to stay warm. Neon stop, lights blur, nothing's ever really sure. Keep rolling through the night, toward another light. Neon stop, one last glance, one more passing chance. Keep going, don't explain. Tomorrow comes again. Bus doors closing, neon fading behind me. Wind hitting the rooftop, city breathing below me. I climbed up just to get away from the noise that wasn't even loud, just inside my head. The stairwell smelled like dust and old paint. Every step echoed like it had something to say, but I wasn't listening. The door to the roof was slightly open like it expected me. Cold air hit my face the moment I stepped out. Sharp, clean, honest. The city stretched out in every direction. Lights blinking like tired thoughts refusing to shut down. I leaned against the edge and just stood there. No phone, no direction. distance. Cold sky, no sound, city lights all around. Keep thinking through the night, under fading light. Cold air, hold still, nothing moves, nothing will. Keep breathing through the dark, searching for a spark. Down below a highway kept moving like it didn't care what time it was. Cars passing like thoughts that never stay long enough to understand. A siren far away cut through the silence for a second, then disappeared like it never existed. I watched a plane cross the sky slowly, like it had nowhere urgent to be. Or maybe it just knew something I didn't. The wind got stronger, I pulled my jacket tighter, and for a moment everything felt suspended, like the world was paused just long enough for me to notice it. Cold sky, no sound, city lights all around. Keep thinking through the night, under fading light. Cold air, hold still, nothing moves, nothing will. Keep breathing through the dark, searching for a spark. I don't know how long I stayed up there. Time doesn't really behave on rooftops, stretches or disappears depending on what you're carrying. Eventually I sat down near the ledge, letting the wind pass through everything I was holding on to. The city didn't change while I was watching it, but something in me did. Quietly, without asking permission, I stood back up and decided to go down. Not because anything was solved, just because staying forever isn't how anything works. Cold sky, still there, heavy thoughts in the air. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Cold night, fade slow, only I will know. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Cold sky, one last look, like an unfinished book. Keep breathing, don't fall. Answer, nothing at all. Rooftop empty, city still alive. Elevator stuck on floor 3. Lights flickering. Unpaid. I pressed the button like it still mattered. Up, down, nothing responded fast anymore. The building was quiet in that end of day way, where every sound feels like it's thinking twice before existing. My reflection stared back in the metal doors, tired eyes, loose posture. Same person as yesterday, but slightly more worn out. A flyer from last week was still taped near the panel, half torn, promising things I didn't need. The elevator finally moved with the low mechanical sigh, like it had to remind itself how to work. Up slow, down late, heavy doors, heavy weight, keep rising through the floor. Nothing feels sure anymore. Up slow, hold tight, broken ride, broken light, keep moving through the dark, searching for a spark. At floor 5, the elevator stopped for tired. Up slow, down late, heavy doors, heavy weight, keep rising through the floor. Nothing feels sure anymore. Up slow, hold tight, broken ride, broken light, keep moving through the dark, searching for a spark. My floor, the hallway was almost too quiet. No music, no voices, just the hum of distant air conditioning. I stepped out and the elevator stayed open for a second longer than expected, like it wasn't done yet. Then it closed and the sound of it leaving felt heavier than arriving. I walked to my door, keys in hand, paused for a moment before opening it. Not because I was afraid, just because ending the day feels different when you're alone. Up slow, up slow, still climb through the weight of time. Keep moving through the strain, do it all again. Up slow, fade light, end of day, end of fight. Keep walking through the night toward morning light. Up slow, one more ride, all the noise kept inside. Keep breathing, don't stop till the pressure drops. Elevator silent, home finally reached. Clock tower stopped, but nobody noticed. I woke up already tired before the alarm even tried to speak. Room felt smaller than yesterday, like the walls learned something overnight and didn't tell me. Outside the window, the city was half alive, half pretending it still had control. I put my shoes on without thinking, same routine, different weight. The hallway lights flickered like they were arguing with electricity. Every step echoed like a reminder I was late for something I never agreed to. Downstairs, the building door stuck for a second, then gave in like everything else eventually does. Broken time still runs under gray. Head sun, keep moving through the strain. Do it all again. Broken clock, no sound. Feet still on the ground. Keep walking through the dark, searching for a spark. Searching for a spark. The street outside felt colder than memory should allow. Cars passing like thoughts that never stay long enough to matter. A man stood at the corner talking to himself or his phone, hard to tell anymore. Everyone looks like they're negotiating with something invisible. I walked past a closed shop with a blinking sign, half the letters missing. Still trying to sell something nobody asked for. Bus pass without stopping, not rude, just busy being somewhere else. I understood that. Broken time still runs under gray. Dead sun, keep moving through the strain. Do it all again. Broken clock, no sound. Feet still on the ground. Keep walking through the dark, searching for a spark. Searching for a spark. By the river, the wind sounded louder than the water. I stopped for a minute, just to exist without direction. Reflections in the surface looked like another version of me, one that made different choices, or maybe none at all. A delivery drone passed overhead, too fast to mean anything. I realized nothing here was waiting for me, but everything kept moving anyway, so I did too. starts again.